Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Enviroboy. You can call me Scott. My cat's here. She is demanding attention. I know, sweet girl. I slept in today. It was great. It's been a long time since I rock and roll. Smash cut into Led Zeppelin. Just kidding. I mean, you can do that if you want. It's a sweet song. Um, yes, I'm still like half asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna play Elden Ring. I'll keep talking about my story of sleeping in. It's a thrilling story. You're gonna love it, I swear. He just talked about sleeping for hours. It's the most pointless thing in the world. I kept watching just because I was hoping it would get better, and it never did. Sorry, at any rate, yeah, we're gonna play some Elden Ring today. We're getting so close to beating this game. We can see how that all goes. Well, we might get there today. Who knows? If we do, wouldn't that just be spectacular? But we're gonna find out. Let's see here. We don't need to actually do anything here yet. We are going to eventually go here. Lindell, capital of Ash. We'll do that in a second. First things first, once we've done this, now that the tree's out of flame, I think we need to go talk to some people here. New items can be purchased from the Twin Maiden husks. Great. Yeah, see, it's all a fire and everything. It's great. So yeah, we'll talk to everybody around in here. Look at them fingers. Look at those ticklers. You alive? You still good? No. Yeah, no, you're dead. Yep, she's dead. Ah, jeez. We could go for any of these things, honestly. Some of these things might actually be kind of decent for our build and everything, but I don't know. We're so entrenched in our current build and everything's yeah, like look at this. Look at these equipments and stuff. I wish is there me? No, it doesn't have a yeah, it doesn't really have a comparison option, does it? That's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, I hate to see it. Like I say, though, I don't know that there's really any reason to worry about it at this stage. We've got to build that. If there's a build, like I think we're at a point where any changes to my build aren't going to be what makes the difference for me.
I
Hi.
see. You're here for some spirit tuning.
We can pretend like that's the case. Nope, I guess it's not the case. I don't know that there's much for us to do here, but there are still a couple people that we can talk to. Um, we want to take care of that. Oh no. Oh, it's sad now. Oh, it's sad now. Oh, that explains the hammer and the sword. I must be a blacksmith.
Smithing.
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Oh man, now it's really sad. Yeah, about yourself?
Tell me what happened. Why is the round table burning? Mince.
No reason in particular. It's not something we need to worry about.
Wait for me.
Oh, it's probably nothing. She's probably just got a case of the weepies. She's just that kind of person.
Something of dire importance.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it, champ. Just can we? Oh no, I don't have the smithing stones I need. Can't do that one. Yeah. Okay. Well, you just have fun there, buddy. You just have fun with your hammers and your swords. Is anyone in here? Ghostly man in here. Yeah. No, we took care of her. She's been gone for a while. No one's taken her place. I don't believe there's anyone to find in any of these. I don't know. I can't recall if anyone reappears or if they change their location here. So we'll just kind of wander around. But yeah, I'm incredibly well rested right now, which is a nice change of pace. I hate that it's true because this is kind of a new development in my life. And I think a lot of it has to do with me getting more and more entrenched in sort of marathon training. It's a process. I put my body through a lot. Did I already check back? Yeah, I already checked that room. I put my body through a lot for training. Oh, is this sword free? Can I just pick up the Final Fantasy sword? Can I just take this? I probably have it. Who cares? But the more I get myself entrenched in all of the difficult training that I do, the more my body has to adjust to different forms and needs of rest. And it's a challenge. Oh, hey, so-and-so's gone. Why are you gone? I don't know where to find him. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. and talk to... You guys have new stuff for me, apparently. Do I have other bell bearings? Oh my gosh, I've got so many. I mean, I might as well. I'm not using these for anything else, so... Yeah, and I don't think it matters necessarily who we give these to. So now we can go to purchasing. Oh, blue cipher ring answers requests for summons. We could, what is it? Do I need the somber stone 8s? I could purchase those. I should go check and see. I mean, I might as well, right? If they have what I need for all of these things, it's kind of like I might as well. Hold on, bell bearing shop. Get anything there? Nope. Might as well just look and see if there's anything. I don't imagine they're gonna have anything. Yeah, I would see. That's only up to a 4. Lowers flower power. Ideas. Nothing really there that I care about. Or there. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Because if there's only one of the somber smithing stone 8s, even if that's what I need, if there's only one of them, that doesn't really do much for me. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I think that's everything then, huh? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that there was more for me to do here, but I guess not. So, yeah, I guess we can go back and we can just kind of wander around. But yeah, as I was saying, my body... Rest is becoming a difficult thing for me to get. Because I train hard, and I'm always pushing myself. But what I struggle with... And this is as much a me issue as it is just like a bad luck issue. You know, because it's easy to blame it on, like, oh, life is too busy, life doesn't, it's my boss's fault that I'm so stressed, I can't, blah, 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 blah. It would be so easy to turn it outwards, but it's at least as much my issue of I just need to be making time in my life to try to get to bed early, which, again, that's an easy one for me to blame and other things, because I have a cat that will wake us up early unless we feed him late. But we have to monitor his food and intentionally be there with him to feed him, and he takes forever. So it would be easy to blame that, but the reality is that we could probably work on it to a situation where it's like, and that's kind of what ended up happening today, where it's like, even if he wakes us up early, we feed him and then go back to bed, as opposed to just using that as oh, this is our wake-up time now. And so it's as much on me. But it's a slow adjustment because it's not something I've had to do in my life. I, until recently, was never as inundated with training as hard as I do these days. I was never expecting as much as I expected myself in the past, like, it's been like a year or two since I've been really making these adjustments, but when you get old enough, life starts being measured in, you know, years. Like 2 years is less and less time, which is an entirely different conversation that I'm happy to have. Let's try over here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go right now, I'll be perfectly honest. We're supposed to find Gold Mask around here somewhere, but I'm not sure. Let's see, a Royal Coliseum. He was historically up there. Second Depths, Cathedral of the Forest. Like, I think we're supposed to be heading towards this right now, and we'll find Gold Mask somewhere around there. That's the Finger Reader Crone. Oh, wait, who are you? If that's the Crone, then who are you? Nomadic Merchant. I think most other NPCs are just kind of gone now. Lift of Rolled. Riri. I think this is where I'm supposed to find him. Yeah, because I'm supposed to head to the Erd Tree Sanctuary, and I think that's just along through here. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm... Because that's all the Haligtree stuff. Yeah, that's... Who are you? Finger Reader Crone. Yeah, like, that's pretty much all that's around us. Yeah, I think this is where I'm supposed to be going. Because I think we're supposed to be heading towards the tree and towards whatever places we'll find stuff there. So I'm just going to keep following that and see if that's true. But at any rate, it's a constant issue for me now, trying to get the rest that I need. And today I finally, just like, because I woke up and was tired again, and, you know, didn't sleep all that well. And I just kind of was fed up with it. And I was like, you know what, fine, I'm going back to bed. I'm not even turning on an alarm. I'm just going to go back to bed. Oh, I don't like that. That's right there. Is this... Yeah, so there's, hold on, what's this see? Always trader. I can't remember if there's somewhere else I'm supposed to go. I might just check a map guide real quick and make sure, because I just want to make sure I'm not missing, because we're at a point now where if I press forward, we're going to lock ourselves out of things, and I don't intend to, like, have separate saves and reload. Whatever happens with it is going to happen. We've done our best to try and get everything. Like, we'll do this, and then we'll become Frenzied Flame, and then we'll call that good. And I think that's what we're going to do, but let me check real quick. Okay, let's see here. I am correct in that this is where we need to be to find the guy. He's supposed to be... I wonder if I overshot. He's supposed to be somewhere on the, like, nearby, you know, on the stairs up to right in there. So I'm wondering if I overshot him. And I might need to go... I'm going to go back down now that I know that that's where we need it. Because there is a battle there. I don't think that's a battle that'll lock us out of anything if we complete it, but I'm going to go in there. I also remembered, I just realized I haven't done our usual... Yeah, see, like, see... Yeah, like, I think he's supposed to be somewhere around here. The guide that I'm using says he's on the path to the right of those of the spiral stairs. I'm assuming it means those stairs. This is as close to a spiral staircase as we found. So maybe if I come down here, find him. I don't know. So hard to know. Like, everything is so cryptic in this game, always. I mean, this is definitively a path. So let's just go along here and see if we find anything. What do we find? Smithing Stone 6. That's nice. Not helpful, but nice. So at any rate, yeah, like I say, I've been having trouble sleeping, and so, but today I did take the time to... Ah, there he is. Yep, we did find him. I did take the time to have, you might call it a nap. I just went back to bed. Mending Rune of Perfect Order. I don't know if that's something for us to use here. I mean, it might be helpful, but I don't know that we... I don't know if there's anything that we need it for. It's kind of sad that he looks like he's just dead. And expect something incredible. I can't... Yeah, That's fine. Yeah, let's just head... You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our Melania attempts. And then we will try moving forward. We'll keep trying Melania till the bitter end. But if we don't beat Melania... by the time we finish everything else, you know what I'm gonna do here? Hold on. I'm going to, where are they? I'm gonna take these off because I don't want our tier to bother with those. They're not helpful. So I want us to not worry about using those. I don't want the tier to be trying to do that. I want the tier to be focusing on useful things here. During all battles, but especially this battle. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can accomplish, if anything. So, yeah, sleep's been rough, but I did sleep in this morning, and I feel great for it, too. The thing that's funny about it is, like, most of my issues... So I've got one of them fancy watches that loves to, you know... shame me for how poor my sleep always is. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you that sleep score in the morning, and it's all like, wow, you slept horribly. It loves to do that, and the thing that I've kind of learned is that most of my poor nights of sleep can be attributed to not sleeping for long enough. Like, if I sleep longer, for the most part, that resolves and compensates for everything. Like, if I have poor heart rate variability, it usually can be improved by sleeping longer, because that gives my heart and my entire body more time to go through the various stages of sleep, which will increase, you know, which will increase just the variations, the various different stages of sleep that my heart goes through. And so, you know, we can Yeah. Okay. I need to be very rapid about drinking this one here. There we go. Yeah, and that's why we did it, because I knew I was gonna eat that one. Well, it was like I knew if I failed to land something properly, then I would be really in it for that. All right, let's see if we can get it, but yeah, just getting more sleep tends to correct for most of the issues, and so that's what I focused on. Oops, that's what I tried to do this morning, and turns out it was exactly right. It got me much better rest, and I feel great. I feel great for it, and so that's, I don't know, early advice: get some good sleep, man. Sleep science is really fascinating, though. The more I kind of learn about it, the more, because this journey of me not sleeping well has definitely, like, it's forced me to actually pay attention. And, like, that's why I say this is a new issue for me. I used to be the kind of person who, for the longest time, like, I would lay down to sleep, I would go to sleep, I would stay asleep, and then I would wake up with my alarm, feeling largely pretty rested. Everything was great. Oops. All right, yeah, there you go. Take the aggro. Here. Yeah, I would wake up, I would feel great. And so, you know, I never had to worry too much. I never had to focus too hard on what kind of sleep I was getting, because it just kind of accidentally happened, you know, like it was just sort of I was great. I didn't have to think about it ever, which was awesome. And I was super fortunate for that. But like I say, I've gone through changes in terms of how I, you know, what I expect of my body and how I train. And because of that, I've kind of had to learn. I've had to change how I approach, how I view sleep, what I do for it. And sleep really is a fascinating thing. I'm just going to try and get the dodge in. Well, that did not work, and now I'm dead. Oh, man. So yeah, learning about how sleep impacts me and how to survive it, I'm conflating what's happening on screen versus just falling asleep. And I've learned so much about sleep, and it's funny, things that I have never had to consider before are now playing huge roles in how well I sleep at night. And that's a weird thing for me, like caring about when did I stop having caffeine. That never used to be an issue, and now I'm at a point where I'm like, I look at a Mountain Dew and I check the time and I'm like, it's after 2 p.m. That might be a risky move there, bucko. Would you stop dancing? Stop dancing and fight me. I know, it's supposed to be like, we all watch Game of Thrones. You get the dancer, the water dancer, or whatever, and you have your waterfowl dances and stuff. But like, stop being all ballet about it. Just fight me. All right, oops, I gotta get out of there. Oh no. Okay, well, we tried. I took too much aggro. So, but yeah, paying attention to what impacts my sleep it's ridiculous. I feel so silly about it because it's not silly. It's just the kind of stuff that, like I say, I've never had to worry about, and many people, I should have thought about how much running I'm gonna have to do to get back to where I was. But I've never had to think about it, and so many people don't have to think about it. It does, because and as such, and this is just my personal biases showing, right? Because my biases, and you could almost call it a form of privilege, right? Because I've had the good privilege in my life of not being someone who is all that bothered by sleep concerns. And that is, it's not like a societal privilege necessarily, but it is a, you know, shall we call it a genetic privilege, a just good luck privilege, I don't know. But like, it's something that not everyone gets, and you don't appreciate it. It's so easy to take for granted. But, you know, now I have to pay attention to those things. I have to think about, like, I eat a couple kiwis before bed because studies have shown that can help you recover better while you're asleep. I take supplements, you know, try to do it an hour before I'm trying to go to sleep, so that way I get the timing window just right. Like, I have to care about these things to a level I've never had to care about before, and it's such an adjustment in my life. All right, let's go. Let's handle this guy. I'm going to deal with you now. I wonder if we're going to get a cutscene or if I'm just going to have to fight you.
I knew you'd come.
Yep. Oh, here you are. Hi, buddy.
To become Elden Lord.
Yep.
What a sad state of affairs. I
Yep.
commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
Are you none shall passing this?
For us.
All right, well, while you're blabbering, I'm going to...
Unto eternity.
Okay. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This guy's a beast. Good to know. Yeah, there you go. Take the heat for me there, Tyr. Thank y'all. Let's just... Oh, he's all dodgy. Alright, we can match that energy. Wow, he does a lot of damage in a single hit. Yeah, wow, he's very dexterous. What a dexterous young man he is. It's alright, get our bleed on him. Haha. You thought. Okay, I'm gonna get out of that ring. I don't know if it's still gonna happen, but I'm getting out of there. Oh my gosh, there are so many options. There's so many places to go. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. So we got those. Great. Oh man, I wonder if his armor is actually going to be beneficial for us. Let's see. Nope. It's not helpful. That's not helpful. None of these things are helpful for our build. Can we handle this yet? That improves our poise. Heavy load. Yeah, no, we still can't do it. Still can't do it, huh? All right. Well. Okay. All right. I guess. Okay, so we can proceed forward. I see. So those were just there until we dealt with that fight. That's great, I guess. We'll need to go up. Oh, I should rest at this site of grace, though. So, yeah, it is a weird thing having to care about all these things. I feel like one of those psychos that's too obsessed with things, right? With how obsessed with trying to get good sleep I am. But it is right now in my life the biggest shortcoming that I have, if that makes sense. It is 100%. It is 100% the hardest part of my life, trying to get good sleep. I'm gonna just burn all of these and see if we can get another level up here. Hopefully that I'm not wasting them and putting myself in a position where I'm gonna just lose everything. But I'm gonna try this. Oops. Yeah. Just go ahead and get these up so we can level up. And it's weird. It's weird having to care about that. Like I say, it feels akin to, and this is my own, like I'm sharing this because I'm hoping that other people can see me going through this like journey of learning and becoming a more well-rounded, smart, intelligent individual, as opposed to just being, the same goofy, know-it-all, not paying attention, not opening my mind kind of person. Because everyone goes through these phases, but it's a level of caring about my health that I've not had to worry about before, and now I do. It feels like I'm the kind of person now who's, that I always used to kind of goof on, the type of person who will sit there, and I still will, because there was a guy the other day at the store. He was sitting there, he was looking at the macros. It was 100% what he was doing. He was macro grubbing over ice cream pints. Like he was comparing Ben and Jerry's to like Tillamook or something. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, dude, it's ice cream, man. Like you should probably not stress it so much and just recognize you're eating ice cream. But like that's what he's doing. He was probably just comparing, like, okay, wait, how many grams of carbs does this have, compared to my stuff? Kitty, you're about to bump the microphone, so finish your movement so I can thank you. Okay. And he was just doing that kind of stuff. And, like, I'll still clown on that because there's a part of me that will forever and always be like, dude, it's not that important. Like, just generally eat more protein if you're trying to build muscle. Eat more carbs if you're trying to do endurance training. If you're sweating a lot, use Gatorade. Otherwise, water's fine. And I will forever be the kind of person that's probably like, this is goofy. The level of concern people are showing over this stuff can be goofy. But I have to bite my words a little bit because I'm doing exactly that with my sleep. I'm like I'm looking at different melatonin gummies and be like, well, this one's cheaper, but this one, I know, hi kitty. And this one's a little cheaper, but the one that's more expensive does have more melatonin. But like, how much do I really need? Is that too much? You know, like I have to care about that now because it impacts my sleep and it drives me bonkers. Like I miss being able to just go to sleep. And I think that's been the hardest part about this whole trying to get good sleep journey. Like, part of me really likes the fact that it's like, all right, well, I guess I get to eat a bedtime snack now. That's fun. Of, you know, some melatonin gummies along with some kiwi fruit, and it's great. I like it because I love kiwi. It's great. I'm one of those freaks, too, that'll eat the skins of the kiwi. It's great fiber. It's so good for you. Like, I get my fiber macros in. My fibro macros in, you know. But yeah, it's just, it is such a different way of life for me, and learning how to A, understand those things, and B, just like be comfortable with myself as a person that has to do that. Erdtree heal, that's fun. Not gonna worry about it though. Okay, so there we go. There is there anything else to do while I'm here? Like, I'm trying to just make sure I'm paying attention to if I have to talk to anyone as we go. What are we doing with time? I don't know what our next step is. I don't want to get us... Yeah, the next step is there. I might just call it an episode there. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go give Melania another try or two. So we can have one more episode be the finale of that thing, and then maybe one more episode being Frenzied Flame. Because I just, like, we're right there, and I don't know how to handle the timing of it. But we're so close to beating this game, like, beating it. It's gonna be so cool. But, yeah, this is just, it's a weird thing, and like I say, the reason I'm sharing it, like, I don't know if anyone else is gonna be like, oh, that explains my sleep issues, I should try taking it. This is gonna do nothing for me. I have no things to say. Yeah, thank you, Tier. You know, I have no idea if anyone else is going to find it useful to, you know, hear specifically what I'm talking about with, you know, trying to take advantage of sleep science, like trying to hack their own sleep schedules. Ugh. Oh, I can't believe I just survived that. That was incredible. That's what you get when you get good rest. The reflexes are on point. I mean, honestly, maybe. Like I say, we're talking about such minute changes, such specifics that I've never had to worry about before. Maybe that is it. Maybe just today will be the day that we finally get this, and it's all because I'm just a little bit better rested and getting just a little bit better jump on the reflexive things so that we're, like, paying attention to these things just that much better here. Ooh. Oh, no, I did not time that well. No, okay. See, not today. It's too bad. That was a really good run, too, because I tanked that. Look at how much Mimic Tier we had left. I should have gone for my Wondrous Physic. I should have done that and gotten the free survival. I really should just do that rather than trying to get the dodges in there. But, okay, it doesn't matter. At any rate, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, like, sleep is such an important thing. And it's easy to not worry about it because for most of us, it just kind of naturally happens. It is one of the most natural things our body does, going to sleep. Most of us really do have an easy enough time, just we can go to sleep, we can stay asleep, and then we can wake up when we need to. Most people can, like, have the freedom in their lives to also just be like, hey, I need more sleep, I'm gonna go to bed early. Or even some people are fortunate enough that, like, my shift doesn't start till 10 a.m. so I can sleep in a little if I need to, right? Like, there's a certain amount of freedom that most of us have. But even if it doesn't feel like it's a problem, take the time to pay attention to your sleep cycles and how well you are or aren't sleeping, because it is amazing how much of a difference getting better sleep can make. And I know that because I'm on the other side of it, where not getting sufficient sleep for your needs can really wreak havoc. I notice it most in my mood. I notice I'm much more cranky in general, and I work really hard to keep it in check because I notice it, like I'm aware of it. But yeah, like for me, that's the biggest impact. But then I also notice it when I'm training. Like I notice, because I'm paying so much attention. Like I noticed my performance during training and stuff like that. But at any rate, yeah, try paying attention to your sleep. You'd be amazed at what a difference it can make if you find some way to just improve, whether it's get an extra half hour, whether it's you, oh wow, I guess I really am waking up sweaty. Maybe if I cool the room down a little bit more. Like there's all kinds of stuff that you can maybe do to impact that. So I don't know, just something to think about. But at any rate, that's what I got for you. So we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye. Boy. Yeah, no, I feel great getting extra sleep. Like I mean, like you can't even notice it in my mood. Like how unbothered was I by getting absolutely blitzed by Melania and losing that opportunity just now because it was such a good opportunity going into the second phase. Like I'm just so much less bothered by it. My mood is so much better when I get sufficient sleep. Like that's what I need to do. Ah, boy.